What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. I hope everybody is blessed, healthy, and wealthy. Drinking that water, taking care of your skin, taking care of your temple. You know what I'm saying? Holding yourself in high regard. You feel me? Alright. Please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Alright. On a note, I want to touch on a note. You know I love touching those notes on my piano. You know what I'm saying? I want to touch on nurturing, taking time to nurture yourself. All right, you must. This is a priority. This is an absolute. All right, you must take time to nurture yourself. All right, to water yourself, to pour into yourself. And reason being is, if you don't take this time for yourself, then there will be no more of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because without you pouring into yourself, you are no good to help anybody that you love. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people do it for the people that they love, right? But you have to pour into yourself and give yourself that love too, because without you, there's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Your world ends without you. You feel me? So you might be, hustling and bustling and ripping and running and grinding and shining and all that, but guess what? You got to take that time to rest, rejuvenate, recharge yourself. You know what I'm saying? I know you want to keep going and keep going and keep going, and your mind is going and going and going, but guess what? You have to recharge. All right, just like you charge your phone, just like you put gas in your car. You know what I'm saying? You have to recharge yourself. You have to rejuvenate. You have to allow yourself the time and the space to recharge, rejuvenate, pour into yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't always pour into everybody else's cup and not pour into your cup. It's impossible. It's impossible to do, because you can only give what you have, right? You can only give what you have. You can't give what you don't have. So if you don't pour into yourself, it's no way that you can pour into others, and you can't pour into your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? So always take that time for yourself. And even if you got to strong arm it, you know what I'm saying? Even if you got to strong arm it for yourself, you better strong arm it for yourself. You have to. It is an absolute must. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't run yourself into the dirt, into the ground, because you will literally be in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you'll be in the ground. I don't know how many feet, but you're gonna be in the ground though. Alright, and it's all gonna be because you ain't take the time out to nurture and water and pour into yourself. Alright, because you have to look at yourself like a tree. You know what I'm saying? A tree that bears fruit. You feel me? So when you pour into yourself, you're able to get those roots deep. You're able to get deeply rooted. You know what I'm saying? You're able to get deeply rooted. And when you don't do that, then guess what? Your tree can't bear the fruit to feed your family. If you get your roots so deeply rooted and you pour into it and you water it, you cultivate it, and you nurture yourself, you can bear fruit that could feed the world. You know what I'm saying? It could feed the city. It could feed your village. It could feed your town. It could feed it. You can have a corporation and hire 1,000 people, 2,000 people. You know, so you have to pour into yourself. It's very important. It's a must. It's an absolute that you take the time out to pour into yourself, because if you don't, you'll be drained. You know what I'm saying? You know that feeling when you drain, when you can't do anymore. You stress, you got anxiety, you feeling depressed, whatever. Take that time. Just sit down, relax, take a nap. You know what I'm saying? Eat some good food, but you have to nurture yourself. And it's certain things that we all do that to nurture ourselves. So that's why you have to have a hobby. You have to do something that you love, and most of the time it's something that you always did from a child. What things did you do when you were a child that you loved, that just brought you joy just from doing that? It may be service to others, something that makes you feel fulfilled, something that gives you a sense of achievement, that brings you internal joy. So you have to always water yourself, nurture yourself with those things that you love. that you love, as long as it's not things that are hurting other people, because that's going to come back to you in the same energy. All right, so you got to do the things that you love, and it may be something that you did since you were a kid, a child. It may be working out, it may be playing basketball, it may be going for a walk in nature, it may be planting something in your garden. It may be doing something for somebody, for somebody else, that makes you feel a sense of fulfillment, that's able to recharge you, the energy. It's something that's able to reciprocate the energy back to you, where it's not an energy drain on you. All right, so that's very important, that you nurture yourself and cultivate yourself, water yourself, and pour into yourself. All right, so on that note, I'm out. Remember, love always wins. All right, self-love. All right, self-love. You gotta love yourself, because if you don't have self-love, you can't even give love. All right, so love always wins. All right, peace and God bless.